Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to walk you through how I made this Teepee cake topper step by step. The first thing I did is went on Google and typed in Teepee template, and I went ahead and downloaded this template and printed it. And this is what we're going to use as a guide when we're cutting our gum paste. For this next part, you just want to make sure that you work a little bit fast when you start rolling out your gum paste, because it is going to dry. So when you try to roll it into the form of the teepee, like a cone, if you take too long, it's going to start cracking. And you can also dye the gum paste any color that you want. I chose pink simply to match the theme of the cake. I highly recommend using gum paste for this part because you can roll it out super thin, so when it dries it won't weigh as much and it's not going to be as heavy as a fondant topper would be. But if you only have fondant, you can definitely use that. Just make sure you add a little bit of Tylose powder to make sure that it dries faster. When using your X-Acto knife or your pen blade, make sure that you have cornstarch available so that you can powder it ever so often, because it does get a little bit sticky, and when you powder it, it prevents your blade from pulling on your gum paste or your fondant. Now that we have finished cutting our gum paste, we will use the template that we used in the beginning, and just make sure that you add tape on the back of that, and that's where we're going to rest our gum paste to give it the shape of a teepee. And when doing that, just make sure that you add a little bit of water on the back of your gum paste to make sure that it sticks. And once you do that, just place it on top of your cone. I let my gum paste teepee rest for 24 hours before I removed the template on the bottom, just to make sure that it was more stable. For the decoration of the teepee, you can definitely use anything that you have on hand. In this case, I'm using a lace mat with fondant, and I'm also using some feather molds that I had on hand, as well as some flower molds. You can also use candies, you can paint on your teepee. This is just the way that I decided to do it. And when I had all my decorations cut out, I used royal icing on the back of the decorations to make sure that they stuck onto my gum paste teepee really well. For this next part of the decoration, I added some gold paper straws, and I went ahead and glued them with royal icing at the top. I didn't cut the bottoms because when I placed the cake topper on the cake, I used the bottoms of the straws and I placed some royal icing on there to help the topper stick to the top of the cake, and so that I could just be a little bit more secure that it wouldn't topple over. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that some of you found this video helpful. If you still haven't and you would like to, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below.